Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This, of course, one of the greatest shrines to European football, indeed, to football all over the globe. The Spotify Camp Nou here, pretty much bang centre in the Catalan capital.
He's had a hit! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now, what about a counter-attack? The ball has bounced loose now. Brahim Diaz in acres of space out wide. Bellingham. That is good alertness. Camavinga. Well, they've got it again. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Oh, no joy this time. Camavinga, and they can counter here, and he's picked out the run. Vinicius Junior, and the shot! It's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That was a given, it always was.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional, a moving genius.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Valverde! Oh, well played, well played. Brahim Diaz.
Such good technique.
He's got the shot away! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. He's got away. Chance!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land. And the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Bellingham, looking for the runner, and he was quick to react. That's headed upfield. And he's in on goal! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Chouameni for Valverde. Rodrigo. Camavinga, well seen, saw that coming. And the counter is on. That is a great pick out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Madrid appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Good spot, he's... Now the finish! They've scored!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's got the shot away! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Turns and goes back. Can he finish? It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now, big chance, must be! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chouameni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Carvajal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham threads one in. Mbappe finished, shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that is Rodrigo! In for the pieces! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rudiger. Traoré.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Valverde. Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rodrigo. Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. He's one-on-one, surely! Great hit! And he hits the net! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Traoré. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Some really good ball movement. But there's the shot! And one more try! Has fallen kindly here. It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Listen. And the half-time whistle goes. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
That's the first 45 and we're well on top. Let's look forward to more to come in the second half. Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And that's a superb pass. Can he put it away? It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he? And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danger averted for now. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Bellingham. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Camavinga. Eder Militao cuts it out. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He might be in here. He's had a hit. It's in. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Brahim Diaz, number 10, Modric, number 6,
Bellingham! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nice control.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. No, he's not getting his way this time. Rudiger. Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
He's had it taken off him. Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He can get that clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's away. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's the hit! No mistake! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off.
Mbappe! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Gently done. That is good alertness. And he thumps it clear. The final 5 minutes. Modric. And here's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. That's going to go a long way. Now Eder Militao. Brahim Diaz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Madrid are looking to break at pace.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mbappe. He's got to be in here! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Good claim. No margin for error there. And time is up. Madrid did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Begley. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's quick to snatch it back. Vinicius Junior. And now the breakaway. Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. There's no flag. Carvajal picks it up out wide. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Brilliantly cut out. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Valverde. Now it's Rodrigo. No, he's not getting past him there. Gets his pass away. And that was very necessary. Taken back almost at once. Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Goalkeeper's ball. Chance here to counter. And he's intervened well there.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail.
There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Passing is big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodrigo, great hit! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, super ball! Brahim Diaz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Eder Militao gets across and deals with it. Camavinga. Mbappe. Valverde. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Eder Militao makes the interception. Carvajal. Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rodrigo. They've got a corner here, and this could be the final action of the first half. And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal
Things
position.
are looking good. Let's hope for another good show in the second half. Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He won't be happy with that one. Shifted upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Alaba. No way through there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Bellingham. Brahim Diaz. And the shot! And he's there to clear it. Valverde. Here's Tchouaméni. And that's been intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a nicely measured pass. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Oh, good ball! Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there, the odds were stacked against them.
Vinicius Junior, great ball if he can get there. Mbappe! Well, there's the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ceballos does really well there, he is strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Quality ball. Valverde. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Good spot, he's seen the run. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Dani Ceballos. Dani Ceballos! That's really well manoeuvred. Has a look and place it forward. It is a corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dani Ceballos. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a cracking ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. Tchouaméni. Now it's Camavinga.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chouameni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Can he get onto this?
Shot a goal! And it's there!
And they are pulling clear here.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Rodrigo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it. And they
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. So that's got things underway. Rodrigo. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's an excellent interception. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product.
A great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Carvajal. Short changes him with that pass. Chouameni. Rodrigo. Now that's well seen too.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Brilliantly cut out. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe. Courtois with the clearance. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. He's looking to set free a runner. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. And smartly reclaimed. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And the ball's a good one here. Rodrigo! They've got to be quick to recover this. Mendy defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. Great ball if he can get there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a...
He's got the shot away! This time, surely!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's there!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Belly.
There will be
The
one
final
minute
seconds
at a time.
now. Mendy gets over and intercepts.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Madrid lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far, a stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0.
First half is up and things are looking good. Let's hope for another good show in the second half. Substitution
And
in
we're off
progress.
again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Very nicely done. Traumeri. Camavinga. Here's Traumeri.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Rodrigo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham. And it's Alaba. Bellingham. Valverde. And that's gone loose. Vinicius Junior. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. And here's the chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Madrid are still that goal to the good. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. That has been cut short. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Mbappe. And he's found a way past.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe! And now they can clear their lines. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Rodrigo! Mbappe in with a header! And he's straight offside.
Substitution
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Federico Valverde. Number 14, Chouameni. Number 5, Bellingham.
Vinicius Junior.
Coming on the field.
Mbappe.
Number 10.
A communication breakdown there, it seems.
Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 21, Brahim Diaz. Substitution.
And he's picked out the run. He's in a great position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Camavinga. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. There they go, hunting in packs. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Modric. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Camavinga receives it in a good position here. That's good play. Camavinga. Oh no, this shot a goal! He should have put that one away.
Rodrigo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Defending of the desperate variety.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And the ball's gone astray. And here's Bellingham. Can he finish? Madrid have their second corner now. Camavinga can get it clear. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Looking for the runner. This is promising. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's a fine interception. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Always onto this. That's headed upfield.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in plenty of space here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And here's Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Mbappe threads one in.
Minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham looks to get on the end of this. Modric. And here's Rodrigo. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. The action has already started. Mbappe! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Rodrigo. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It's a throw-in. Carvajal. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Shapes to shoot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Valverde. So it is still 0-0.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Valverde gets it clear, and we have our very first corner. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Little pass. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Carvajal. Vinicius Junior. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And the flag has stayed down. Carvajal has been caught there, it's a foul. Mbappe looking to play it into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, that's nice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Madrid have got it back, and they'll have another go. And Carvajal. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe.
Has been indicated.
Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Well, they can break here. Aims beyond the defence. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And it's lofted through here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's beautifully weighted. And claimed it back swiftly. Bellingham.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Bellingham. Now there's a fight. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's very neat. Tchouaméni for Valverde. And they win it back again.
The attendance for this match
Played
was
right.
72,306.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And Carvajal. Floated up and over. Mendy cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. Alaba does really well there, he is strong.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target. That looks a good ball through. That's been cut out, well played. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well read, nice interception. Alaba. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Carvajal. That's the throw. He's having a hit! The final 5 minutes. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's straight offside. Well, it looks to me as though this could well be the end of the road for him as far as today's game is concerned.
Yeah, and I think he's been facing a losing battle here.
So he struggles back to the bench.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Chouameni.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. He's been replaced here, Jim. What do you think? Injury?
Yeah, I think this is for his own good in the longer term. He's picked up a knock that he can't quite shake off, and common sense has prevailed here. There's no point in aggravating the injury.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. The action has already started.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his
Decent hit! They've scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well timed, excellent interception. All square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
He's had a shot! Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Mbappe, Rodrigo, Tchouameni. It's run loose here. He's tried one! that was never going to make it. And that's been won straight back. Carvajal. Well, they can break here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Bellingham, brilliantly cut out. Rudiger. And he goes cross-field. Bellingham. Oh, no joy this time. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No way through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That has not gone well. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Mbappe. Bellingham does really well there, he is strong. Rodrigo. And he was quick to react. Modric looks to get on the end of this. Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a shade optimistic. Carvajal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's Modric. Oh, that's a key interception. Chouameni. Rodrigo. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, this looks sharp. And now the breakaway. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. 5 minutes till the break. That has been cut short. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rudiger. And here's Rodrigo. And he's away. Rodrigo! Superb goal! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
After 44 minutes is number 11.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe driving forwards. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Dink through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Real chance! And there's the end of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Things are looking good for our boys.
Madrid
as they go
head
on
into
for
the
their
half-time
well-earned
break with a narrow
Let's kick
advantage.
this up.
It is 2-1. And we're underway again. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now there, Bellingham! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Bellingham, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior, and he's intervened well there. That has been slung wide. Good read, needed to be. Camavinga. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Valverde. Oh, important interception.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And he's got the beating of his man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, nicely intercepted. Modric. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Chouameni charging forward, the ball at his feet. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that could set him on his way. Bellingham could try cutting inside here. Corner it is.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Federico Valverde. Number 14, Chouameni. Number 5.
Stitch defending, but that'll do. And he's in, and the finish! Well, now it's a... Can he finish? And he hits the net! And they've got their lead back. Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Madrid take the lead. Rudiger. And here's Mbappe.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Just the goalkeeper. He's got the shot away! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the...
Chance! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital. A bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006.